Hi and welcome to this quick introduction to our fourth major update of 2024. This update holds one of the biggest data migrations in the history of FlightLogger, namely the migration of all your theory courses into ground training programs. We do this to streamline the way theory is managed by aligning it with how flight training is already done. Let's look at some of the most important changes that you will wake up to following the update and migration. First, the essence of the migration is to convert all your theory courses into ground training programs. Therefore, the Programs page from now on allows you to manage both flight and ground training programs, each represented by a color that you will recognize all over the software to easily identify what kind of program you're looking at. Green for ground training and blue for flight training. Also, we have added an option for you to easily distinguish between fixed wing and rotary on your flight training programs via these icons. The same goes for the student overview, where you will now be able to filter by ground training, fixed wing or rotary programs. On this page we also introduced the option to sort not only by classes and programs but also by students. This allows you to find a specific student, see a nice progress overview of both ground and flight training programs, and even to bulk edit the status of the student's programs for quick and easy student management. Since this is such a massive migration of data, we do encourage you to go through all your active students and programs as soon as possible after the update, to make sure that all students and programs have been migrated correctly and are attached and active on the correct programs. In this example, I complete a dummy theory program that we no longer need after the update. You might also have some dummy programs that you previously used for offering theory courses. These can also be deactivated now since you no longer need them. Should you find any errors on users or programs, then please reach out to our support. When looking at individual programs on the student page, we added some improvements to streamline your experience. On flight training programs, you still have the same progress view with a one-click access to both the exercise tracker and, if you have the CPTA version of FlightLogger, the student's CPTA matrix. This also goes for ground training with a similar progress tracker and of course direct access to theory releases, progress tests, exams, etc. An important improvement is also that your ground training programs now also have revision control, just like you know it from flight training. We have automatically migrated your training courses into a revision 1 of the new ground training programs. Also worth noticing is that with this update you can now enroll a student into the same program, whether flight or ground training, as many times as you wish, which makes it much easier to handle recurrent training like for example proficiency checks. The migration to ground training programs also means that we have improved the logging of ground training bookings to make sure it's similar to how flight training is being logged already. When proceeding a ground training booking, you now see an environment that looks a lot like the flight training. You'll see a briefing with an option to upload documents, then a tab for easily logging student attendance, and finally a debriefing tab where you can add comments before submitting it. The final thing that I want to show you is that we have streamlined the booking of theory sessions. Much like how you book a flying lesson today, you will in the future start with selecting your instructor and students or classes. The selected class or student then decides which theory programs and subjects, which was previously called theory categories, to book. When a program has been selected, any students that are not active on the selected program will be highlighted, and you can then decide either to remove the student or to activate the program for that student. Otherwise, just insert a lesson name and create the booking. Super simple and efficient. The new update also brings a lot of minor changes that you will probably notice along the way and that I will not dig into in this video. Instead, I recommend that you sign up to one of the 2 webinars that we host on Tuesday the 28th of May. Here we'll go into more detail and we'll be ready to answer any questions that you may have. A link to the webinars can be found inside our update announcement in our Help Center. Finally, please be aware that we have introduced some name changes that affects the CSV reports that you can export from within FlightLogger. These are further explained in the update announcement, and you should take an extra look at this if you today use these reports for customized reporting or importing into a third-party system. That's all. We hope you will like the new ground training setup. It's only the first step towards something even better that we will reveal when the time is right. Thanks for watching and have a great day.